deep and move. I need a quick word.
Come closer. Tell me what you see. See mith tis folben wux sifmid. I'm not dragonborn. I'm a red dragon. Call me Kudanos, Master of Flames, Splitter of Skies. I will be the one to carry Voss into battle against Vlaakith. And I will be the one to breathe the flames that melt her. More than I could count. We were pacted by the archdevil Tiamat and forced to serve the Githyanki. It is to the people that I'm loyal. Not to the Lich Vlaakith, a corpse in Gith clothing. I know Orpheus, just as I knew his mother. A new future will be planted in the wake of the comet. Until we meet again, mortal. I look forward to fighting alongside you. Vlaakith will tremble at the sound of our roar. With Prince Orpheus to guide us.
Have you brought the Orphic hammer? The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss. And I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not. When I am done with the Gith Princeling, you may do with him as you like, but not a moment before.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the grand design.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Lae'zel gave a thorough description. You can't think of more you would add.
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich. Very well.
A friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. Now that you mention it, he didn't eat much at dinner last night. Didn't eat anything at all, just pushed the food around his plate. I know the mermaid's food is an acquired taste, but you'd think he'd at least have tried it. I bet he was nervous. He seemed really keen. He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up. You're right. Just look at me. Up to my ankles in filth, waiting for a man with a collarbone fetish. I deserve better. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Let's see what this does. Traps, please. What's hiding here?
Better to avoid it.
How many of her faceless has Lady Orin sent out to walk among us?
Shall be done.
Flacket's will be done. Not a single act wasted.
What a day. Watch the shadows.
What to do? Never wanted the easy path.
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
No time for mercy.
Time to move.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Here we go again. With haste. Anything of use? Looks jammed. Seems to be stuck.
Eager for battle.
Seems to be stuck.
No use. Blocked.
No use. It's blocked. Seems to be stuck.
one true way.
Very well. Step by step.
Let's have some courage. On the way.
Still breathing, despite everything. Need to find a way forward. Step to it. Nothing will stand in my way. Let's get this over with.
Taste my fury.
Let's turn someone inside out. Outmaneuver them.
Gone with the weave. Of course. Don't waste a step. Something good here, I hope.
Well, hello. Hardly a challenge.
Still breathing, despite everything. Should mind my by step.
Delay.
Can't give up now. Best be on my way. Here we go.
The trap.
This place is trapped.
Doesn't like visitors.
That's curious.
Do you ever think we should have had another one?
Doesn't matter what we think now. It would have broken us back then.
We should have only made the effort.
Path less traveled.
positioning.
Ah, excellent choice.
Should be easy. Don't linger.
Let me work my magic.
All right, what now? How much farther can I go?
Trust no one. Moving. A crooked touch.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, eat it. One day I'll catch a break.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer? Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you? Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
They're saying the Steel Watchers just fell flat where they stood. Let some other bugger try to strip them for parts.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army!
I have something to ask.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Better not be cursed.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. Whichever one gives you the most comfort. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. I wasn't surprised to learn you two had fallen in together. I could make a guess at what she needs from me, too. Bring her here. Whatever questions she has, she'll want to hear the answers directly from me. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you? Until then.
To slay a devil in his domain is to end him entire. Or it should be. I am still primed to hear some slimy final rhyme from beyond the grave. Ha. The Guildmaster wishes to see us, does she? Better we call on her home than she on ours. Lead, then. You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. Then let us be...
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city? Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. Stone Lord.
Lies.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
I would be lying if I told you I was certain we would walk out of that temple alive. We faced Baldur once before, and I was not ready to count on luck a second time. But luck had no part in it. Just you. And now it is Gortash's turn. We'll need his stone to finish this, however you plan to acquire it. So let us go pay Lord Lyre a visit.
Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just because I don't want to kill her, doesn't mean I won't. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster? Keep me from having to kill the Harper. Which means keeping out of the guild's way, all right? Wonderful. You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. Ha! Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometime.
We're all on the same side, friend.
Well, look who it is. Looking to mess up my operation here too? You'll find it a little harder than before, so I'd suggest you just stick to business, yeah? You always wear sharp, if a bit slow. Too big to be quick. But I'll stay out of your way if you'll stay out of mine.
See anything you like?
Ready to do some business? That's right, specialising in pre-owned goods. You want to trade? Talk to Sticky there. I'm in management. Busy, you know. Ready to do some business? Give me that! Can't have this floating around loose. I thought I was meant to be the thief. A pact is just another deal. He can call himself patron, but Big Ruff doesn't own me. He's just giving me the tools to take what I want. As for what that is, well, you didn't think I planned to stop at running the Fetcher's brats, did you? I knew you'd understand. Everyone's owned by somebody. Might as well sign up to be on the winning team. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Baldur's Gate is home now, and the brats are my family. Nobody messes with my family.
Aye.
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
Hmm?
Don't let the quiet fool you. Zent contacts say the sewers down here are alive.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be...
That might be worth a look.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. Of course I do. But I find a Baldurian audience prefers Baldurian songs. So if you'd be so kind, step aside to make room for the coins to fall.
Right. Which crew are you with?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down. Well, whoever he is, he doesn't seem very keen on talking. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft. Remember, no distracting the Zent. Looking to prove yourself, are you? Carve your... Nice to see a little ambition amongst the smaller crews. I can't help you, but look around for a halfling named... Nine Fingers has been known to pour her secrets in his ear time to time.
jewelry lifted fresh from rich fat fingers.
Hey, Foss. Seen Foss? Guildmaster's buried worse than any fucking stuff. See? Nine Fingers is a master of strategic. She's clever, Foss. Won't fight the Stone Lord out in the open, but she's got a spot picked out, see?
I don't care about Stone Lord Tut. Don't care about some ambush. I asked, do you eat my last pickled ooze? Huh? Bugger off! I'm talking to my friend about an ooze.
Now. He who keeps his manners keeps his teeth. Besides, you are only pretending to be as wine-soaked as your friend here.
How can you tell?
I've been to fouler festivals than this, and you have the stage presence of Volothamp Gedarm. Now, you were speaking to my friend. Politely.
See, Foss? This one has risk, right? Now, where was I? The Stone Lord, aye. Bastard's going after the accounting house, but he doesn't know that there's just another guild operation, huh? Nine Fingers is gonna catch him with his claws in her coffers. I pity the bastard.
The counting house? But what the hells could Minsk want there?
Happy? Now, away with you. We want drink in peace.
Yeah.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I clearly recall asking you not to waste my time.
Urkta, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the Rotting, a time in which all things decay and die.
It is guild business I take seriously, as you ought to. That business is finance. Specifically, the acquisition of vault keys. The wealthy squirrel their riches away in the city's counting house, where it gathers dust, serving no one. I acquire keys and allow these funds to circulate, like lifeblood in a healthy body. Everyone benefits, particularly those who bring me such keys. So, are you wasting my time, or do you seek to benefit? Have you made an acquisition? Until you do, then,
Sounds like we're not the only ones tracking down this Minsk fellow. Let's hope Nine Fingers' bounty doesn't attract too much competition. Oh, would that I could. But your entourage is full.
Let's get going.
So an amulet of absolutist rebuttal. There ain't no one coming to help us.
Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Louder than foxes and all through the night.
My family's starving. One, is, don't you? Two criminals.
Nature's Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh, dynamite. That Lord Gortash.
That's because you keep interrupting me.
At the ready.
Can't hear it.
What's wrong with you now?
Shoulder. Glitterbeard kept checking this one chest in the vault over and over. Then he dropped the door on me. Mustn't have seen me.
Or maybe he did.
Balance the book and move on like us. Nothing more valuable.
Someone who wants to take you for a drink.
I do not feel like a valued client.
In a late one tonight.
Cult. Army.
No, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you. Please wait here. A staff member will retrieve your items. For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
Blacketh's will be done.
Careful, I bite.
Assume nothing.
One with the weave. My turn. Certainly.
No one back home will ever believe this. Can't slow down.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. That little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Morrigan's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here. If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Minsk! The very same Jahira seeks.
You. The Absolute has shown me your face, villain. I will beat it into a more pleasing shape!
Enough play, Stone Lord. The Absolute has other plans for this one. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done.
Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold.
And the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
First they take Jaheira's friend, and then they take her face. Oh, she's going to hate that.
Joseph!
Well, so much for peace.
No la sabes.
your end. Taking position.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Be true.
We've saved me. I cannot take much more.
Blood comes easy these days. These boots have seen everything.
This will do nicely.
Not yet.
If not over, then through.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you? Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean. Good luck with that. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth. You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate, lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it? Try all of it? Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults, but still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about. Compassion for your fellow folk? Or maybe just good sense? That much money only paints a target on your back. In our hands, it keeps the city ticking over. Stock in merchant stalls, food in hungry bellies. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you... Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me... These ledgers are never going to balance. Breathe. I'm a dead man.
What's in here?
Jobs.
So Minsk has turned to the Absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull. Estrada working in the bloody festival.
These footprints reek of the sewers.
much coin back here, I'd have robbed the place myself.
Just breathe. Breathe.
Funny money in the end, anyway.
And switch bloody jobs.
So Minsk has turned to the Absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull. Best drama working in a bloody festival.
Just thought of something.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. I am sorry, but I am just tired. It is some defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face. No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind it. Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is. Then let us...
Penitent looks at you silently, expectant. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. Penitent blinks.
Of course you're my favorite, but I made the others from your mass, so they are my favorite.
Not like Surrey! Not like her!
Bring me into battle. You bow, or you break.
Up the absolute ass!
This is the easy part. At your command.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Let's have a look. Another step forward.
failure. On the move.
Consider my hackles raised. Into position.
Time to push my luck again. One day I'll catch a break.
Let's move.
I am fury. I am death. This is your end.
In tooth and claw.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Here goes nothing.
Interference with flaming pit property will be dealt with.
Try me. Something's on my mind.
We haven't known each other for very long, so perhaps I ought to clarify. When I say don't interfere or else, most people avoid finding out what or else means. You think so? Well, perhaps I'll buy a better mimic. Test it on you.
No threats, Estelle. We are your allies, whether you want to see it or not.
You're still the city's best chance of sending the absolute packing. So, yes, I need you. I even like you. But know that I do not need or like anyone so much that I will let them trust me twice. You want to handle Minsk? Then handle him before I do. come to derail any other guild operations? Spit in my eye, perhaps? Or do you just need something? Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
See anything you like? See anything of yours? No, you didn't. Support your own! Better prices here than topside. Come on now, guys. Nine Fingers herself bought a very fine hat from me.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
What's inside?
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the Absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
Rodent?
enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect. And you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsk has caught you!
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Yes, here. Shahira! You haven't even...
Do not kill him! Find another way! Please!
Victory awaits.
Where do I go from here? Blood follows me everywhere.
Let's play.
No steel. I will ascend. It doesn't.
Another fight. Let's go. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Seems like a good moment to talk.
We haven't known each other for very long, so when I say don't interfere or else, most people avoid finding out what or else means. You think so? Well, perhaps I'll buy a better mimic. Test it on you.
No threats, Estelle.
You're still the city's best, but know that I do. You want to handle Minsk? Then handle him.
Let's get going.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic.
Quickly.
You bow, or you break.
No! No!
Do not kill him! Find another way! Please! He can miss!
Sometimes the only way out is through. May the gods take you first.
Step quick.
I will ascend. Against the darkness swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her.
He won't stay down for long. Tell your Elith to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him. Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us. No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind,
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life. Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira! You killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the dead three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why? Then you have two, and as many more as I can rip from enemy shoulders. But I have more than Minsk alone to offer. He is... Where is he?
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Need to find a way forward.
Squeak, so I might throw you on. My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk. Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes. Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Mince to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you? No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil, together! Miniature as Boo is, he is also giant. You will need to make room for us, my friend. Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
A worn but still capable warhammer, sized for a halfling. A humble turnip, preserved by drying.
Edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gorgeous. Got to be paying them out sync fees.
you think happened to the Albrights anyway?
Got off because of the absolute, didn't they? Excuse me, madam. It's much safer this side of the city.
6, 7, 8.
You thinking about lunch?
For one.
You're not busy up here at all.
I am.
I'm really strong.
If it has, I doubt the guards get to stick around to tell about it.
Seems simple enough.
Just as well he's going down to special deposits.
Very well.
Never going to balance. I'm a dead
Well, you better not be coming out of my wages.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one? And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard.
Me too, I suppose, because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside.
Just breathe. Breathe.
What's hiding here?
I'm paying you not enough.
No time. The Zentarim have turned the Rotward bastards. So, if you're part of it, take your shot. Anything else can wait till the Zent are buried. Good. Because I've already got more enemies than I do fingers. Come on then.
Spill some blood.
I will not know failure.
No choice but to keep going. Can't slow down.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Moving.
Make way.
Can't even catch my breath.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
I should speak up.
Ukta, I remain guild bursar, whoever sits in the big chair. Do we have business? Have you made an acquisition? The Great Wizard. I will be... a rather ancient patron of the counting house. De Vere. Glitterbeard. He was given mastery of the counting house. Then our business is done.
Suppose I should have seen that coming. Zentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought the bastards would keep to their contract at least. I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. But I was in a pit, and you helped pull me out. For that, I'm grateful. You'll have what guild blades I can give when the time to take the Absolute comes. So, just tell me what you need to get us there. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the Watch. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the but it's not the Watch that keeps the peace. Or gives justice to. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean. Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. We're citizens of the city. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back.
Jaheira! Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. On that point, I am still to be convinced.
I have already pledged my sword and hamster both. What more does Minsk have to give?
Your word, Ranger. That next time you will stop and think. I will not always be here to tell you what to do.
If not here, then where? Wherever there is, Minsk and Boo will go too. My hamster, he will not be parted from you again, Jaheira.
I missed him too. And try as you might, I know you have not missed my point as neatly as you pretend.
Hardly the noblest conflict we've encountered, but Criminals will have their squabbles, even in the looming shadow of utter annihilation. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Magical. So, shall we?
I don't like getting caught between the guild and the Zentarim. You always make enemies when you take sides in a struggle like that. And in this case, they're enemies we might not see coming until it's too late.
Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconio was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is. Of course, but also a miniature giant space hamster. The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick. She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them. Ha! Minsk did not stop her. He did not need to. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts.
Lost in thought. My pleasure.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. There's a house.
And these things have stayed interesting. Have to keep going.
You're in safe hands.
No screw too loose, no door
bet
too
it was the
unhinged.
coast.
My doors can fix anything.
Cowards to be so underhanded.
All that beautiful engineering destroyed. Such a waste.
I'm with you then.
You're good to go.
Lying.
Light on my feet. Moving in.
This way.
Fall by my hand.
Creator, destroyer.
You kidding me?
It hurt.
I won't give in. Victory is assured. Survival is all that matters. Mistra Rill. Shall be done. Torment!
Take you.
What now? Swift as my feet can carry me.
Just so.
Let my name be known.
Time to press ahead. Anything of use? Let's see.
Death is but a word away.
hesitation.
Swift and lethal.
Tale for the ages.
Where do I go from here?
To strike. Eager for battle. Entryway. Worth examining.
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything. traps, please? Step carefully. There's a trap.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
What's in here? Seems simple enough.
First of the Bormal patriarch family to start his own venture, Alec is the unscrupulous bastard who made their fortune in mines and vineyards. Founder of the Flaming Fist, later history is kinder to him than accounts from his time, which portray him as a cruel and hard-handed mercenary commander. Baldur's Gate ship captain Morgan Redlocks wed a man thrice her age. After the wedding, the groom suffered a heart attack. Redlocks converted his merchant ships into a pirate fleet. Dame Mafrey, the orphan's friend, founded several orphanages in the outer city, as the lower city was no place for children, and the upper city declined to sponsor an orphanage. This is a bust of the god Bane as he first appeared to Gortash in dreams, and was then described to a Rivington sculptor.
We could have been allies. Powerful ones. And yet, your actions sparked the fall of my steel watch. Whatever bargain we might have made fell with it. I'm afraid you won't be... The brain awakens. It's time I take matters into my own hands. We could have moved mountains. We could have shaken the plains. And you chose imperfection. I think I will hang your corpse in the wide. The Archduke's would-be assassin. The people will celebrate your fall and my part in it. Your bones will be a souvenir of what could have been. Now, roll over and die. Give up your life just as easily as you were ready to give up the stones. This city is mine!
mutilate them. Battle of wits.
Certainly.
Indeed.
Time to strike. Let my name be known.
You chose to suffer. You chose to die.
I am fury. I am death.
Swords meet sorcery. Won't know what hit him.
We've saved me. I cannot take much more.
I must heal.
way. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Battle has taken its toll. I should rest. Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Stones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
As I expected, the docks under the city must lead to a morphing pool. That's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain. With the stones in hand and the Chosen dead, we stand as good a chance as we ever will. As to how good a chance that is, I cannot say. But I have hope. To conceal it, one would imagine. And to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground. You are right to be cautious. A fight with the most powerful being in all the realms is not to be entered into ill-prepared. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. We will end this one way or another, in death, thraldom, or freedom. Finish your business here before you proceed. The Brain will be waiting for us.
sure. No one's stopped me yet. Moving ahead. Huh, I'll give it a shot. Something good here, I hope. Just what I need.
I'll fill that one later.
If that's it, I need to see the bud.
Soldier? You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little excellent. What's on your mind? So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us? I feel like I should laugh, but just too goddamn tired. Is that it then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life, and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something? I'm beyond overwhelmed. I'm finished. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die. Don't say that. Say you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil! It isn't fair. I don't want it like this. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
You do it. I'm tired. Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. You might only find a pile of ash, but I'll be there all the same.
No sense dawdling. Karlak has precious little time left to her. We'd do better than to waste it. With pleasure.
Soldier.
Karlak's fate may be written, but her story isn't ended. The histories of the greatest Githyanki warriors are recorded in slate. They are unerasable. She must make every battle her bloodiest yet. She must make herself unerasable too.
Hey, soldier. You're back. Yeah, despite my best efforts. I kept trying to flop over and give up, but Karlak just won't let me. Did I miss anything important? Nothing out of the ordinary, then. You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that despite it all, I'm happy? Gods, I've changed. I used to hamstring pit fiends for fun. Look at me now. To make matters worse, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die. Thank you. Now, enough tragedy. I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together.
Liberators. Saviors. Pawns. Dupes. Fools. Released. Usefulness. Ended. Targeted. Killed. Death. Unavoidable.
Should mind my step.